Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar. Steven Sanchez here with a song called Be More. This is the first time for Steven here on this channel. I actually never heard him before, but this is a great song. So if he makes songs like this, of this caliber, for sure he will be back. So nice to cover something that is a little bit different. This has a little bit of an old school vibe to it and different songs. Not necessarily your typical guitar song, but anyway, everything is doable here on a guitar, almost on Gordon Guitar. So let's dive into this beautiful song, Be More. We have one chord progression that goes in the same way through the entire song with easy chords, and with that we need to set our capo on the 3rd fret. That's the scenario. So capo on 3rd, and we have 5 different chords. So let's go over the chords like we usually do. We have first the C, and that is 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. We have A minor next, so that is open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 1st B, and open E. E minor, so open E, 2nd A, 2nd D, open G, open B, and open E. We have G next, so that is 3rd on E, 2nd on A, open D, open G, open B, and 3rd E. And the final chord is the G7. We don't use any bar for this, not necessarily, so G7 looks like this. So 3rd on E, 2nd on A, open D, open G, open B, and 1st E. Alright, so there we have the chord, guys, and it comes in the order that we learned the chords. So the chord progression will be C, A minor, E minor, G, and G7. So we have 2 different ways of playing this. So from the beginning till about 1 minute and 35 seconds into the song, we'll just work with 4 straight downs per chord. All right, so it will be C, then A minor, then E minor, and then the last 2 chords, they split on these 4. So you're gonna play G2 and G7 too. So there you have fulfilled 1 round. So let's go for another round or so. Alright, so that's how you play with just downstrokes and for straight down, so to speak, till about 1 minute and 35 seconds into this song. When it comes to the last 2 chords here, just want to mention it, the G to G7, be very careful when it comes to really highlighting the notes down there, because that is the difference between the G and the G7. Notice you have still the same position here, even if you have to recuperate your fingers a little bit. They are placed on the same position when it comes to the bass and all the other strings, all the way down to the E string. So that's where the difference happens down there. So go all the way down when you do the downstrokes and really hit the last E string there. All right, so from 1 minute and 35 seconds into the song till about 3 minutes and 18 seconds, that part, about 2 minutes, is about a down stroke but with a strumming pattern. All right, so the total strumming pattern will be about 6 downs, but we have a different rhythm here than the first one with just straight. So I'm gonna illustrate now with C, and 1 strumming round goes like this. All right, that was 6 downs. And you're gonna play on the bass strings mostly here. So the first 3 downs, you just hit the bass strings there, and depending on what chord you're playing, the C and the A minor, it starts from the A string and down. Perhaps you hit the A, D, even touch the G string or so, but stay really as much as possible on the bass. So a little bit of a chewing style there when it comes to the strumming. And the E and G chords, you will of course incorporate the E string and stay about the E, A, perhaps the D string. So really be careful there and stay at the bass. Now the 4th down, you go down and emphasize that with the top strings, top notes. And then on the 5th and the 6th down, you go back to the bass. So one string around is bass, 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 top, bass, bass. That is 6 downs in total, so like this. If you do that with tempo and you're just pumping these strummings one after each other, then you will have a certain rhythm, certain sound. It will go like this. Right. So, of course, we will follow the same chord progression there. Now, if you compare to the just 4 downs we had before, just straight downs, you will play the strumming pattern half amount of time. So, we had C 4 rounds before. Now we'll have C2 strumming rounds. So, C2, A minor 2, E minor 2, then G1 and G7 1. All right. So with that chord progression and the strumming, it will sound like this for a couple of rounds. And again, the difference between G and the G7 is the last E string there. So really you really wanna hit this string here. And in this strumming pattern, we only have one chance to get down there on the top string. So on the 4th down in the strumming, really hit that E string. To emphasize the different chords there. Yeah, so you're gonna play that till about 3 minutes and 18 seconds, like I said before, and then you go back after these 3 and 18 to the standard 4 downs or straight downs, C4, A minor 4, E minor 4, G2, G7 2, and play that till the very end. The chord progression doesn't change, it's the same through the entire song, just the strumming technique differs there. And that's what it's all about when it comes to Steven Sanchez, Be More. A great song. I'm gonna look him up more for sure, and I think he's coming back here. If he keeps up with this song, with the rest, then for sure. So thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please let me know. Support me here, and till next time, play tuned.